It was a beautiful morning in the Meier family's house. The sun shone through the windows, making the colorful curtains glow. The birds chirped outside, and everything seemed calm and peaceful. But in one corner of the living room, under the old coffee table, someone was patiently waiting for his turn. Robby, the vacuum robot. Robby was small, round, and extremely diligent. Every day, he rolled through the house, humming quietly to himself, ensuring that the floors remained spotless. There was nothing he loved more than freeing the carpet of crumbs and chasing after dust bunnies. The Meier family was very proud of their little helper, who never tired of keeping the house clean. But today would be a day when Robby would have to do more than just vacuum. Today would be the day he would show true heroism, even though he didn't know it yet. It was late morning, and Robby had just finished vacuuming the living room when suddenly a loud crash broke the silence. The front door had flown open, and a creepy creature sneaked into the house. It was large, shaggy, and left dirt and dust wherever it went. It was the dreaded Dust Monstrosaurus. The Dust Monstrosaurus was a creature that other household appliances only spoke of in horror stories. It was the worst thing that could happen to a clean house, bringing chaos and disorder wherever it went. Its enormous feet stirred up dust clouds that immediately settled on the furniture, and its long, muddy claws left a trail of dirt. Robby watched the monster and knew that this was his moment. He couldn't let the Dust Monstrosaurus turn the house into a dust-filled nightmare. Without wasting any time, Robby switched to his turbo mode and chased after the Dust Monstrosaurus. The monster was fast, but Robby was faster. He pursued it through the living room, into the kitchen, and finally up the stairs to the hallway. Everywhere the monster went, it left a trail of dirt and dust, which Robby promptly vacuumed up. However, the monster was cunning. It crawled under the bed, hid behind the large wardrobe, and tried to conceal itself in the storage room among a pile of old boxes. But Robby was relentless. With his sensors, he scanned every corner, vacuumed up every speck of dust, and gave the monster no moment of rest. "I will stop you," Robby thought determinedly, humming even faster through the rooms. Robby knew he needed help to stop the Dust Monstrosaurus for good. As he continued to pursue the monster, he called his friends for support. In the bathroom, Mop Willie was waiting, with his wet fibers capable of tackling even the toughest dirt. In the kitchen was the sharp-witted dishwasher Dina, who could blast away even the biggest mess with her powerful water jets. "Come quickly," Robby called out. "The dust monster is making the whole house dirty." Willie and Dina were there in an instant. Together, they devised a plan to corner the monster. Robby would lure it into the kitchen, where Dina would wait with her water jets. Then, Willie would finish the job with his mop. The plan seemed perfect, but the Dust Monstrosaurus was smarter than they thought. It jumped over the water jet and dashed down the stairs into the basement, where the last line of defense awaited: the mighty washing machine Waltraud and the huge dryer Theo. In the basement, Robby prepared for the final confrontation. Waltraud and Theo stood ready to take down the Dust Monstrosaurus. The monster sensed it was being led into a trap and tried to find a way out. But Robby was quick. He circled the monster, skillfully steering it into the corner, and prepared for the decisive attack. Waltraud started her drum, and Theo began blowing hot air. The monster roared as it realized it was trapped. But Robby wasn't deterred. With a brave swoop, he vacuumed up the last dust balls that gave the monster its strength and pushed it straight into the open door of the washing machine. Waltraud closed the door, and with a mighty rumble, she began her wash cycle. The dust monster didn't stand a chance. After just a few minutes, it had shrunk down to a small pile of dust, which Waltraud then triumphantly flushed down the drain. With the Dust Monstrosaurus defeated, peace finally returned to the house. Robby and his friends had saved the day, and everything was clean and tidy once again. The Meier family, who hadn't noticed a thing, came home and marveled at how spotless everything was. "Robby has done an excellent job today," said Mrs. Meier as she discovered the little robot resting in his charging station. Robby hummed softly and contentedly. He knew he had done more than just vacuum the floors. He had saved the day, and that made him incredibly proud. Willie, Dina, Waltraud, and Theo returned to their places, all pleased with their teamwork. Robby quietly rolled back to his corner, already dreaming of his next adventure. because even though the Dust Monstrosaurus was defeated, Robby knew there would always be new challenges just waiting to be conquered. And so ended another exciting day in the Meier family's house. Robby, the brave vacuum robot, had proven that even the smallest could achieve great things. And if you ever hear a quiet hum in your house, remember, it could be a little robot just about to save the day.